Hello guys, and welcome to another tutorial. So I got this problem in my email. I just saw my email like 5 minutes ago, and I'm like, yeah, let's take a crack at this one. It's an easy category. I can take a break from all the reading I've been doing today, and it's a fairly easy question, right? Lila has a string S of lowercase English letters that she repeated infinitely many times. Given an integer n, find and print the number of letter A's in the first n letters of Lila's infinite string. For example, if the string S is ABC, AC, and n equals 10, the substring we consider is ABCA, ABCAC. The first 10 characters of her infinite string, there are 4 occurrences of A in the substring. We're then given a function, a method to complete. This is called complete the repeated string function in the editor below. And this takes the parameters S, which is the string that she repeats, and then N is the number of characters that we have to repeat onto. All right. So if you go ahead and look at the problem, you don't have to build the actual string to figure out what the problem is. You can use simple deduction, I guess, to solve this. And I haven't created any code for this, so we're going to go ahead and do just that. But before that, I'm going to go ahead and try and explain things a little bit. All right, so we're going to take this sample input here where we have A, B, A, and then we have to go all the way to 10 characters. All right, so I found this little, I'll say app, but it's a website where you can use a chalkboard. And then we're going to start with, so for our n, this is going to be equal to 10. And then our initial string, we have A, B, A. So we have a total number of 3 characters. So what we need to do first is figure out how to kind of build the string without having to build the string, all right? So we know that if we take 10, right, we mod 3, this is going to give us 1. And if we take 10 divided by 3, this is going to give us 3. So we know that at least we can build this string 3 times, because this is going to be 3 times 3, which is going to be equal to 9, right, which is going to be less than 10. So we know the remainder is just going to be the substring of A. So we can say, or S, which is going to be ABC. So we take the substring is going to be from 0 to 1, right? Which is just going to be A here. So the total number would be 9 plus 1, which is going to equal to 10. And then our count is going to be, for us to get our total count, is going to be the amount of strings that we find in the first one is going to be 2, right? We're going to multiply that by the whole, which is going to be here. It's going to be 2 times 3, plus the remainder that we find in the substring here, which is going to be 1, which is going to give us the value 7. And we arrive at the answer here. So I hope that kind of makes sense. If you guys don't understand that, just shoot me a comment and I will try to explain it as much as I can. All right, but I'm trying not to take too much time with these easier questions so that people don't get bored out of their minds. So let's actually build the code for this. Just go through what I've done here, and then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and explain it as I go along. All right. So let's get started. All right. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and check how many times we can actually repeat that string within n, okay, so that we don't go over n, but within the range of n. So for this part, we can keep a long, we can call this whole is going to equal to n divided by s dot length. Spell length right. All right, and then what we need to do is get the remainder for that. And this is going to be an int. The reason why I'm using an int is because I want to use substring, and with substrings you can use a long. So I'm going to go ahead and first cast this. And then we're going to say n mod s dot length. All right. So now we have our remainder. Okay. We need to keep along of the A's that we find so far. I'm just going to call this one found, and this is going to be equal to 0. Then we need to go over our string here. So for this part right here, remember I said we need to go over the first initial string that she gives us, and we need to figure out how many A's that have. So here this has 2 A's, right? So what we're going to do is figure that out. So let's go back here, and we need to go ahead and we can use a for each loop. We're going to say for char, we use ch here, and we're going to use s dot to char array, and then we're just going to go ahead and check to see if the character is equal to a, and say if ch is equal to character a, then we're going to go ahead and just count that. So we're going to say found plus plus, right? And we're good for this portion. Now we need to go ahead and create a total, and the total is going to keep how many A's we have found so far. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to say long total is going to equal the found times the whole. All right. So remember that the whole is how many times we can see that string pattern over and over again, but it's less than n or equal to n. So let's say that, for example, we had a here in this case. So we only had one character in our string. Okay, like so here. If we take 1 mod this long number, we're gonna get that long number back, meaning that we're gonna return that n back because it's the only one that exists. We'll have one A that exists, right? However, if we have a remainder, then we have to go ahead and get the substring of the first of that sequence, right? So just like here, we have a remainder of 1 here because we have 3 characters. We take the n mod 3, we get 1 remaining. So now what we need to do is, if we had 0 here, we know that we just need to go ahead and return whole times the found here. But if we have a remainder, that means that we need to calculate for that remainder, right? We need to get the substring and then calculate that. So what we need to do first is if the remainder is equal to 0, then we've gone through every single character that we need to build. So what we need to do is just return the total. Else, we need to go ahead and take care of the part where we didn't go over, right? This is going to be the remainder that we didn't touch. So for this part, we need to grab the substring. So let's create a string. And I'm gonna call this one remaining. Let me just call it part. And this is gonna equal to s dot substring, and this is gonna be from 0 to the remainder. All right. Hopefully this makes sense. So remember, we're just grabbing the part where we never got to by using the whole. So now we can go ahead and say for char ch, and we're going to use the part dot to char array, so we're going to say the total. I'm going to say if ch is equal to a, then we're going to go ahead and increment the total. So we're going to say total plus plus, and then we can go ahead here and return the total. Alright guys, so I hope this makes sense. We're just a little bit over the 10-minute mark, and I like to keep this video short. If you guys understand what I've done so far, just leave me a comment underneath the video and I'll try my best to explain. Let's go ahead and test this. If there are any errors, we can fix those. And we're good here. And let's submit for the rest. Alright guys, this will be it for this question. I'll see you guys in the next Hackerrank video. Bye bye.